Hey guys!
Hey guys!
We're the Dorkeries.
We are the Dorkeries, and we are making one of my dreams come true right now. We are at Warner Brothers doing the Warner Brothers studio tour, and I don't think I have ever felt this dorky because I've been fighting tears since we pulled into the parking garage. Everything that I love is here on this property, and I am so stinking excited. You?
Yes.
What are you excited about? What are you excited about?
Big Bang Theory.
Oh my god.
Gilmore Girls.
Gilmore Girls.
Friends. DC.
Oh my god.
So much.
I am already, like, this is just the entrance in the gift shop. And I'm already fangirling so stinking hard. Look at the Tri-Wizard Cup. That is so cool. This bag is legit. Supergirl. All right, they have Starbucks mugs. I have to run over here. Even this camera, I mean, even this bag right here is really cute, like the tote, but look at this one. This is not bad, $90. Look how cool that is. It says Supergirl, like graffitied. Supergirl. Authentic costume worn by Melissa Benoist. I met her at Comic-Con one year. I did the Supergirl signing. Worn by Grant Gustin. Worn by Grant Gustin. I met him at Comic-Con.
They do a House of the Dragon merch. And
This is so cool. I feel like I'm probably spending so much money here today. They have Pit merch. That is crazy. Look at this. Noah Wiley. Oh my gosh. Guys, if I leave here with Animaniacs plushies, do not judge me. This was my favorite cartoon. I loved this so much. I had a little baby doll tee when I was a teenager that I wish I had never gotten rid of. What am I supposed to get? I feel like I have to get like something from every IP. Like, how do you choose? I need a Dozie's Market bag. Oh my gosh, cornstarch. Oh my gosh, they have a shopping basket. They have a shopping basket. They have a gazebo loungefly. Oh my gosh. How in the world am I supposed to choose what I'm leaving here with today? This is too hard. Al's Pancake World. Oh. I really, like, I haven't even made it on the tour yet, and I'm about to cry. Just all the merch that they have. This is crazy. Oh my god. I cannot, guys. Oh my goodness. Guys, it's very likely that my family might be spending $500 just on merch today. This is the coolest thing ever. This is Phoebe's guitar. Smelly Cat has been played on this many times. Productions on the Lot. Shrinking. Jennifer Hudson. Superman Experience. Abbott Elementary. The Pit.
Mid-90s, right here is Georgie's pickup. Dealt with license plates look like in Texas in the mid-90s. They replicate them. They replicate the inspection stickers there on the window. Make it as authentic as they possibly can. This is the base camp for the Paris being the context. If you guys know what I'm saying, right? I'm not minimizing, you know, us. So obviously, whatever the name of the movie is going to be, with Nancy Meyers is directing. Street in Friends, where we filmed all the New York City street scenes. Probably 60 scenes over the course of the run of that series were filmed out here. You'll recognize it when you watch the show again. Over here on you saw the movie at the end of it, he and Tom Hanks are in the city streets of Chicago, midnight, pouring rain, pick up stuff. We have no idea what he's talking about.
Janine is Abbott.
What is it?
Abbott.
Is it? Okay, so this must be an apartment in Abbott. It's hard to believe I starred in that show and I don't know the details. I'll have to read up on it. I'm a little close to this building here on the right. And out of one of the windows and lands down here. As you look through the building, you'll see it's hollow inside. None of these buildings have second stories on them. Early 80s, John Huston, prolific writer, director, actor, said Chinatown in that show. All right, a lot of filming out here on this.
So he said this is Nick Cage's office from Spider Noir.
This street as 1930s New York, I think, right? Did they say it's New York? I think they do. Yeah, it's New York, right? Anyway, that was his apartment in it. Anyway, in the credits, I'm watching Jack Huston, who's a character actor, plays a camera out here.
This right here is the comic book shop from Big Bang Theory, the real one, not the one we saw at Comic-Con.
But they would film out here to establish.
That's fun. He said this is the pet shop from Pee-wee's Big Adventure where that caught fire when he was saving all the animals.
Beatty and Dick Tracy. Hey buddy, how you doing, Chris? This is the hospital from ER 25 years ago. In the show we had steel girders out here that made it look more like the elevated train in that. Over on the behind it, moving on, this green putty colored building. That was the Hall of Records in the Batman movie where Danny DeVito was the Penguin, and he went into the Hall of Records to find out who his parents were because he wanted to get retribution from them because they
That's ER right here.
Baby. Because he was the Penguin. I mean, it makes sense to it over the years. And here now we're in Philadelphia.
Stop it!
You guys all recognize our Abbott set here.
Yes!
We had 4 stories of digitally with computers.
Oh my gosh. That's so cool. It's the garden.
Here, you'll see that we got a photograph inside of a hallway, and on film that translates to a real hallway. That actual hallway's on the soundstage that we'll drive by later where all the it's coming back.
That is so cool that the garden is actually there. That is nuts. It's on the other side too.
Traditional sitcoms for network.
Do not take any of the fruits and veggies.
Andy's first marriage, and Abbott will be back here shortly. This is New York Street. Built all, like Hennessy back 40 movies with us. This is a big city street, unquote, that she was always walking around. Neighbors over here ahead of us made monster movies. 25. Here we are. All right. So I normally could stop up here to get some pictures. I'll tell you what, we'll come back. I don't want to waste our minutes waiting here, but there's a good shot here with the water tower behind you. We'll come back. I'll come back. Here's they put a big pile of dirt where those people are standing with a 40-foot shovel that Tom stood on and took pictures. I did get to meet him. We were standing over behind the tree, being diligent.
The street was turned into a futuristic Los Angeles for Ridley Scott's Blade Runner.
That was right there. Friends Found is right next to it. On a separate part of the tour, you guys will be driven over here to
Gilmore Girls and Friends. Sitting right next to Abbott Elementary is so cool.
Fans, across the street from the Friends Fountain, that black gated area there. What's the name of Forest Academy in New York?
Chilton.
Chilton Academy. Chilton Academy right there. And Pretty Little Liars, that was the asylum exterior. And we also use that as embassy in the West Wing. The stairs over here, they just saw the clip with Ben Affleck. At the beginning of every episode, ran up the steps to get their assignment from the commissioner. George Clooney used it in Hail Caesar as well. Over here on the left, this blue building with the white trim. This is La La Land.
Aww.
A bunch of dance sequences were filmed out here. Anybody see You on Netflix?
Yes.
This was Love's Bakery in season 2.
Ah.
All right, remember Love? Poor Love.
Poor Love.
No, actually, I take that back. The street up ahead of us, we call it Friend Street. Somewhere along the street is where Humphrey Bogart and Ingrid Bergman sat for the flashback scene in Paris. We'll be over there in a minute. That's Abbott down there where we were before. Somewhere down there, Abbott is where we had our New Orleans set, and that's where Marlon Brando and Streetcar Named Desire. You see, we got windows painted on that building over there. When we get all this stuff out of the way and you put the camera back here, they look like a real building with real windows. We typically use that as Europe, as we do this section of buildings right here, which are offices. In Young Sheldon, for example, this is a donut shop in Frankfurt, where these cars are, right? So, just put some big, German words on the window.
House. Lorelai's is in the back of Tucky's house.
Okay.
Kim's Antiques.
Yes.
Okay, yeah.
That's Lane's house.
All right. This is also the house in some Friends where they did the flashback scene with Joey. Ross gonna take remember? That's in the living room right there. John Wayne lived in this house in his last movie, The Shooting. Okay, you guys are like herding kittens.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. That's all right. I'm going to walk right down here. I'm getting away from you, Ray. That's what I'm doing. Yeah, are we going to go through there? Or are you gonna...
No, I was going to go in here, but I'll let you go first so I can talk.
Fine, got
Okay.
it. Talk.
All right. Hi, Jim.
Thanks, Ray. Gilmore Girl fan, Sookie's house.
Okay.
All right? We're going to walk through. This house has two fronts. Lorelei's house is on... Is that a Gilmore Girls song?
Yes. Da-na-na.
I knew you were going to be my favorite too.
Yes, yeah, there you go. Exactly.
Leave a good Yelp review.
Thank you.
Guys, this is where Lorelei's Jeep parks. Right here. This is where Luke built her an ice skating rink. This is where Lane's band practices. This is where she stores Luke's boat. This is Lane's house. This is amazing. This is Lorelei's house. This is where he rips the windows open. She gets termites, all the things, they happen right here. This is where they're sitting painting their toenails the day before her first day at Chilton. This is crazy. All right, I keep getting lost from the tour.
I'm late.
Well, we don't want that.
I don't know. Yeah, I was hoping it was just me and Larry in the scene. I was hoping Larry would start talking to me, but he did not.
Luke's Diner.
If you're on a set like that with Tom Cruise or Brad Pitt, you know, you don't
This is Luke's
initiate
Diner.
discussion. If you do that, you'll
He lives
be
up there.
taken off the set immediately. So you just stand there like a lamp and hope
That
they
means Dosie's
talk
Market
to
is
you.
back there.
Larry looked at me and acknowledged
And
my
there's
existence,
Abbott.
but the conversation never got going. The blue sky, down, snap face. All right.
I'm gonna do a selfie. There's the digger. We're off currently to take pictures in front of the water tower. Look at this view. This is amazing. So many scenes have been shot at that movie theater.
Back. Stage 24 is the Friends sound stage. There's a little placard up here I'll show it to you. This is the front lot.
Georgie, Mandy.
There were 4 sound stages.
You look at the parking spots, it tells you
110 acres.
who's parking here.
Up here on the left is the
The front show is amazing enough that it gets
There's where the
its
pit
own
is down
placard
there.
even when it's
They're all
done.
inside filming right now. Drive
Friends.
slow, hopefully we'll get
It's
flash.
commemorated there forever.
Writer or actor, I don't know. Anyway.
So they like have to bring the both.
Bless you.
He created Shrinking.
Did he really?
Yeah, him and Jason.
Shrinking art set decoration.
So Harrison parks out here somewhere. I don't see his car.
See if you can see. Look at the name tags if there's not a car there.
Good. We have our own fire department. This is all that you'll recognize them. Like Gabby, is Gabby a character?
Yeah.
Derek, Liz.
That's Derek and Liz's trailer. That's fun.
Sean, Gabby. You know, it's a crew for drinking. Probably somebody's personal car. You know, you've made it in Hollywood where you can back your truck right up to your trailer. Okay? When I work a show, they park you 8 miles away and they bus you in.
Ooh, that's
They give you a
pretty.
full
I wonder whose trailer that is.
Parking lot till we need you.
That is
right, so I'll get
beautiful.
there, though. Yeah, a few more rolls up. So here's stage 16. Usually there's signs in the windows what they're using it for, but clearly unique, huh?
Well, I don't see it. We're looking for the Shrinking Bronco.
Yes. So
I
stage
don't see it.
16 over here is where we have the
Should be
Abbott Elementary
close.
sets. I'm going to drive.
Look, there's the Abbott Elementary school
You can
buses.
see the doorways that are replicated from where we looked earlier. This is used to be the largest soundstage in the world until they built a bigger one, and end doors will be open. But the hallway that was in that photograph was right inside here, and I'm going to show you a clip on this.
We need to figure out,
And
go
there's
home and
the
look at all these cars
doors
and that
replicated,
bike I
right?
just
So inside there's
passed.
the
It
hallway.
had a Superman sticker
And
on the
all
bike.
sets for the school are built in there.
We're looking.
Two and a half end stage here on the left. Let's see, 26.
Filming.
We also filmed ER out here on the right. It's pretty good for himself.
Filming right here. This is Noah Wiley's car.
Yes, so,
Reserved for.
It's amazing to see the high-end actors, the stars, driving cars. They always have model numbers on the back that I never saw activated.
The sign says reserved for Noah Wiley. That's his car.
Filming. Normally there's a bunch of people out here if they're on breaks.
This is all the pit.
The emergency room is right
They're
here.
they're waiting to go in the ER. So this is their little cafe they have set up like Central Perk. So fun. A little couch and coffee table. So fun. All the mismatched to look like Monica's kitchen. So fun. We've spent the entire week in our hotel room in between Comic-Con days watching Friends. So this is really fun. A refresh, a Friends refresh. You can look through the window and try to find ugly naked guy. So fun. Guys, I just sat on Monica's couch. They have Gladys up there. Isn't that her name? If I'm wrong, I'm wrong, but that's the first thing that comes to my mind. They have Gladys and Phoebe's bike.
And the turkey head.
That is crazy. Hey, they broke this open. Thought they broke this open.
They always have more than one.
The chicks were inside. That's Joey in Chandler's chair. This is fun. Minecraft costumes. Bless his heart. The Jack Black sweaters. That is funny. They kind of stepped the mannequin a little bit. And then we've got Mortal Kombat costumes. Are these, I'm assuming these are screen used. Yeah, worn by. So these are all screen used costumes. That was a fun movie.
It was a fun movie.
Johnny Cage, worn by Carl Urban. Hammer prop. That's fun. This is Selena, and right now, because we've been watching Superstore, all I can think about is when America Ferrera dressed up as Selena for Halloween, and nobody knew who she was. This is the same exact outfit she had on. Guys, these are screen-used Sinners outfits. Smoke, Sammy, Stack, worn by Michael B. Jordan. Worn by Michael B. Jordan. That's amazing. That's cool. So this is just a little photo experience so you can feel like you're actually in Central Perk, but it's still like the same cuteness that we just were in. It's a long line. So we are now entering Big Bang Theory sets. Here's the cafeteria, the university, with the screen used costumes over here. A little small setup of the cafeteria. This isn't like where they filmed, it's just a little
tiny
vignette.
costume. They're so little.
So they're gonna have stuff from Leonard and Sheldon's kitchen, cookie jars, their action figures. I want to go knock and go.
Picture in front of the elevator.
Penny, Penny, Penny. This is, he was just saying how this is actually Central Park where Phoebe went running. It was not New York, it was here. So this is where Phoebe went running through Central Park. Hi, 4. And this is the Friends.
We got a bunch of Superman costumes, Batman costumes, Shazam's tucked his way in there somehow. We just ask that you don't touch the costumes. They all cost about $100,000 each.
We're now doing the DC exhibit. Screen used Batman costumes worn by Paul Dano. For the Riddler, worn by Colin Farrell. Worn by Heath Ledger. Worn by Arnold Schwarzenegger. Arkham Gates. It's so cool. So these are screen used, right? From Batman Forever. Then we have Superman. Ultraman, worn by Dave and Cord Sweat.
Check this out. Superman costume's not here because it's in Man of Tomorrow.
Oh no! It's currently being used by production because they're filming right now. That's crazy. That's so cool. So cool. Worn by Nicholas Hoult. What do we got? Batman Begins: The Dark Knight. Look at this. Look at the lasso from the ceiling. That's pretty cool. Pretty creative. Golden armor wings. Wonder Woman, worn by Gal Gadot. Amazon weapons. Here we have another worn by Gal Gadot. That is absolutely stunning. I want to touch it. We're not allowed to touch it, but that one is so tempting because of all the textures. 1989 Batman, worn by Michael Keaton. Worn by Val Kilmer in Batman Forever. Worn by George Clooney in Batman and Robin. Worn by Christian Bale in The Dark Knight. Worn by Ben Affleck in the Justice League. Worn by Robert Pattinson. Not really sure why everybody laughed when they said there's a Shazam costume in here. I've met Zachary Levi and he is the nicest guy. And this is his costume. Got some Aquaman. These are like, it's really tempting. It's crazy that they put them out in the open like this because it's really tempting to touch them just because of all the different colors and textures. This is worn by Jason Momoa. And then you have all of the Batman headgear. Good Lord. You just stay in here forever studying all the details of these things. From the 1989 Batman. This would be the first one of my lifetime that I fell in love with Batman. Love the little bat on the wheels. Then we have the Justice League Batmobile. Ah, they just turned off the light. Apparently it's generating over here. Do we have? Is he switching this on and off himself? I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to touch it. I don't feel authorized. All right, we are running out of time. We have to get to the airport. I'm going to do these really fast. This is worn by Linda Carter. This is worn by Marlon Brando. This is worn by Christopher Reeve. This is worn by Christopher Reeve. This is Harry's bedroom. Little small guy, Harry Potter. I cannot believe this moment is over. We are gonna have to book it to the airport because we have to return our rental car, and this has been the most fun day. This whole trip has been crazy good. Comic-Con, Universal Hollywood, and now Warner Brothers Studios. It's time to head back to Orlando. That seems appropriate, right?
It does. An
Drew.
appropriate way to end an amazing day.
Drew, how much did you love this day? You just said it was amazing.
Amazing.
What was your favorite part?
Abbott Elementary.
Abbott
And
Elementary.
walking through Lorelei's house.
It was
And
amazing.
Suki's house, sorry.
I have no idea what else we're getting up to this week. We're going to go see Spider-Man, and who else knows, because there's a million things to do in Orlando. But in the meantime,
Go dork yourself.
go dork yourself.
Thank you, WB.
Beep, 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 beep.
/Paramount.
Pew, pew, pew.
Oh, who knows.